Good morning, Falcons. I'm Ollie Soto.
And I'm Ellie Sullivan, and this is the Falcon Report.
Your books are on sale now. Quantities are limited. Go to the link on the screen to order yours today.
Here's this week's animal fun fact.
Seniors, were you involved in any activities and or athletics throughout high school? Do you want a special cord to wear at graduation to showcase that? Please complete an activity cord and or athletic cord application so we can make sure you get recognized. The forms can be found on either the Career Center website after clicking on scholarships, or they can be found on Miss Homer's Class of 2020 Canvas page in the announcements of section. Please click on the Google Doc link, create a copy of the document, input your information, save it, and then email your copy to Mr. Mayor at the address on the screen before May 14th.
It's Teacher Appreciation Week. Photography students in Miss Hardy's class put together a message for our amazing teachers. Take a look.
If you haven't picked up your cap and gown and had your photo taken for virtual graduation, please plan to come to the parking lot nearest the gym on Thursday, May 7th from 5 to 7:30 p.m. or Wednesday, May 13th from noon to 5 p.m. Even if you didn't order a cap and gown, please plan to come get your photo taken.
Hanford staff have been sharing their hidden talents. Here's Mrs. Dickey with hers.
I've chosen to sing the song Being Alive from Company, which is one of my very favorite musicals, and it's by my very favorite musical theater composer, Stephen Sondheim. And this song in particular just really got me thinking about the time that we're living in right now, because this song is about how those connections with other people in our lives are what really make us alive. So hope you enjoy. Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be used. Vary my days. But alone is alone. Not alive. Somebody crowd me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody let me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Thank you.
We want to include your photos in a virtual graduation ceremony. Photos highlighting your senior year and photos you took at the fun photo stations. During gown pickup, we may use up to 2 of your photos. Send your photos to falconreportcrew@gmail.com right away.
A huge congratulations to Falcon Report crew member Ollie Soto. Ollie's news piece from this fall has been nominated for a Northwest Regional Student Emmy Award. The awards ceremony will take place on June 6th. We'll update you then. Until then, take another look.
Overline to cadence. Marching band is its own language. Falcons gather to share one love. Band. From mallets, horns, drums to flags, students take 2 weeks out of their summer for a camp teaching them the basics of marching band.
In reality, a large part of our season takes place before school even starts. And then once we start getting into performances and stuff, we have about 12 performances, each about 7 minutes long.
Then continue to show up 3 hours after school 3 days a week. But it's not all marching.
Some people, especially with marching, they regard pairs like it's where all the lazy people are because they don't march. But in reality, it's really just a different kind of responsibility. Like in pit, we have to move a lot. There's a lot of movement going up and down and showing the dynamics.
In color guard, it's not all just waving around a flag.
Color guard is the visual expression of what is happening musically on the field, and we combine the skills of movement with equipment.
The band itself is very self-efficient and student-run.
One goal is to build up student leadership, and not only for the students while they're here at Hanford, but also in their adult life, because I feel like leadership is very important and it's a very important skill to have. And so if we build up leadership now, it creates a good habit that the students here can take up into their adult life rather than enter into the adult life with no sense of leadership at all.
As countless hours start to feel shorter, the Falcon Marching Band works harder and harder to be better for next year and to inspire new students to come in and share the love.
Great job, marching band and color.
Did someone say Admin Poetry Slam? Here it is.
The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood.
And sorry I could not travel both.
And be one traveler long I stood.
And looked down one as far as I could.
To where it bent in the undergrowth.
Then took the other as just as fair.
And having perhaps the better claim.
Because it was grassy and wanted wear.
Though as for that, the passing there
had warned them really about the same.
And both that morning equally lay.
And leaves no step had trodden black.
Oh, I kept the first for another day.
Yet knowing how way leads on to way.
I doubted if I should ever come back.
I shall be telling this with a sigh.
Somewhere ages and ages hence.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and
I took the one less traveled by.
And that has made all the difference.
HHS librarian Mrs. Blackburn recorded a poem for the class of 2020. Here it is.
Hi Falcons, it's Mrs. Blackburn. So in honor of National Poetry Month and to celebrate our graduating seniors, I wanted to recite a poem that means a lot to me. It's called Who's Crazy by Dale King. You're crazy, they said, to shoot for the stars. The stars are much, much too high. You're silly, they shouted. Just look at yourself. You're human. You can't even fly. And so, as I jumped and I sprang and I leaped, laughing, they all stood around. I did not reach the stars like they said, but at least my feet left the ground. Class of 2020, I just want you to know how proud we are of you. My daughter even made you a sign. We are proud of you. We know that you can reach the stars. And not only do we know it, we're going to be right there beside you, cheering you on. Take care of yourselves. Be happy. Be kind to each other. We miss you. We love you. Take care.
Now to trivia.
That's all for today. I'm Ellie Sullivan.
I'm Ollie Soto, and this has been the Falcon Report.